African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses in Ireland paving ways. We believe that African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses accuse are integral to the community. He offer employment, life skills, provide vital services, authentic products, and much more to all of us. Jan us his month to learn more about Chasiniku businesses and Jan the African Caribbean Irish-owned chambers of commerce. We are the future of African Caribbean entrepreneurship. We are the next generation of African Caribbean entrepreneurs and business owners in Ireland. The fastest growing industry in Irish business is African Caribbean owned businesses ACU. The ACU are small businesses owned by people of African, Caribbean and Irish descent. ACU are critical to the economic growth in Ireland and job creation of her local communities. African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses in Ireland paving ways. We believe that African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses accuse are integral to the community. He offer employment, life skills, provide vital services, authentic products, and much more to all of us. Join us this month to learn more about Chasiniku businesses and join the African Caribbean Irish-owned chambers of commerce. We are the future of African Caribbean entrepreneurship. We are the next generation of African Caribbean entrepreneurs and business owners in Ireland. The fastest growing industry in Irish business is African Caribbean owned businesses ACU. The ACU are small businesses owned by people of African, Caribbean and Irish descent. ACU are critical to the economic growth in Ireland and job creation of her local communities.
African Caribbean businesses in Ireland. And they're not just about networking. They're aiming to become a global economic force. So
Yeah.
pretty ambitious.
And tackling it on multiple levels too, seems like. The website highlights some practical services, things like mentorship programs, business development workshops.
Yeah.
They even mentioned a CEO collaborative space. But I think what really catches my eye is the emphasis on community.
Okay.
They talk about building strong working links and referral models. So they're really trying to create like an ecosystem of collaboration.
Okay, so no stuffy boardrooms here. It's more like a vibrant network. Everyone's helping each other rise, that kind of thing. I'm just curious, does the website give like concrete examples of how these collaborations work? Say, did a business land a major deal thanks to the referral model? Because
Mhm.
global economic force sounds amazing, but, how are they actually making it happen on the ground?
Yeah, that's the key question. They do mention connecting members with like thousands of African decision makers, which I guess hints at this broader network beyond Ireland.
Yeah.
Would be interesting to see how they bridge the potential language barriers or even cultural differences,
Hmm.
to make those connections truly effective.
That's a great point. And while we're on the topic of connections, I noticed they offer benefits like Zmin and Blogging Pal. What are those like specialized services for members?
Hmm.
Is this their way of helping businesses leverage those digital platforms going beyond, I guess, the usual social media marketing?
Yeah, I think it seems likely. And if they're aiming for global reach, having a really strong digital presence it's crucial.
Yeah.
They also mentioned messaging services. So to promote, I guess, events and content. Imagine if they have a custom app that like facilitates all of this,
Yeah.
connects members, amplifies their reach, and provides targeted marketing support. That would be a game changer.
That's what I'm hoping to uncover. But before we go too far down the digital rabbit hole, let's look at this Shock Now section. It's like a directory showing the diversity of businesses within the chambers. What caught your eye there?
Well, you've got everything, beauty products, social impact projects, all reflecting this wide range of entrepreneurial endeavors, I guess.
Yeah.
The Mary Kay consultant opportunity jumped out at me. Although I'm wondering, like, is this truly empowering or is it, more of a typical multi-level marketing structure? What do you think?
Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, it will be interesting to see if they address that, like potential pitfalls of that model. But also, right next to that, there's a business culture workshop, and it's focused on diversity and inclusion, which feels incredibly relevant, especially given all the current discussions around workplace equality. Is this like a new offering, or has the chambers always been kind of at the forefront of that conversation?
Well, their vision statement really
Yeah.
emphasizes like
Yeah.
empowering the community.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if they've been championing diversity and inclusion from the start.
Yeah.
And it's not just talk either. They have this book project called Spotlight Women that seems to have like a social impact angle as well. It makes you think, how do they define success? Is it purely financial or is there this like broader emphasis on community well-being and social change?
That's the million-dollar question, right? Because then the website also mentions a virtual stall exhibition. So imagine like an online marketplace, specifically for African, Caribbean, Irish-owned businesses. But they're not stopping there. They've also established this African, Caribbean, Irish-owned business social fund to support community growth. Tell me more about that, because they're talking about land ownership, youth mentorship, even business loans, all funded by like, what, €1 a week contributions? How does that even work?
It's an interesting like micro investment model,
Yeah.
tapping into that collective power of small contributions. Imagine the impact of community-owned land providing space for businesses or cultural centers, even agricultural projects. And then, that youth mentorship aspect is crucial for building generational wealth and leadership. But we'll need to look like deeper into the mechanics of the fund and how it actually translates into that real world impact.
Absolutely, because it's not just about these businesses succeeding on their own. It's about lifting the entire community.
Exactly. And not just about economics either. They offer this self-empowerment on African studies course, focusing on history and identity. So they're weaving business development, cultural awareness, and social change, into this really powerful tapestry.
Okay, this is already blowing my mind. We're starting to see the depth and the breadth of the chamber's vision, but there are specific businesses and services I want to hear more about. So let's dive into those details next.
You mentioned wanting to hear about those specific businesses, and one that jumped out to me was Esca menu apps. So they're partnering with this company to give free pro accounts to like eligible food businesses.
That's smart because in today's world, online ordering is it's essential, especially for smaller restaurants. It shows that the Chambers is like thinking practically and strategically right about how to support their members in a rapidly changing market because those tools can make such a difference.
Yeah, for sure.
For a small business. It goes beyond providing the tools, though, because it kind of shows, I guess, a deeper understanding of the challenges, right, that these businesses face. So by partnering with Eskimenu, they're also connecting their members with maybe a wider network of customers and resources specifically for food.
Yeah.
Okay, another one that caught my eye. It's all course on how to use Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp for beginners. Basic, maybe, but essential, right?
Totally. And yeah, especially considering how they're emphasizing global reach, you know. You can have the best product service in the world, but if you don't have a strong online presence, you're limiting your potential.
Totally.
So this course shows that they're committed to like ensuring their members have those digital literacy skills to succeed, I guess, in a global marketplace.
It's like they're building a foundation brick by brick. And speaking of foundations, I think we need to circle back to that social fund because community-owned land, youth mentorship, business loans, all funded by €1 a week contributions. Sounds almost too good to be true. What are your thoughts on that?
It's definitely ambitious, no doubt. But that fact that they're asking for, small, consistent contributions makes it accessible.
Yeah.
It taps into that power of collective action,
Yeah.
It shows that even those tiny contributions can have a big impact when they're all pooled together.
Plus, it also builds a sense of ownership and shared responsibility, I think. So instead of relying just on external funding, grants, whatever.
African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses in Ireland paving ways. We believe that African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses accuse are integral to the community. He offer employment, life skills, provide vital service, authentic products, and much more to all of us. Jan us his month the learn more about Chasiniku businesses and Jan the African Caribbean Irish-owned Chambers of Commerce. We are the future of African Caribbean entrepreneurship. We are the next generation of African Caribbean entrepreneurs and business owners in Ireland. The fastest growing industry in Irish business is African Caribbean owned businesses ACU. The ACU are small businesses owned by people of African, Caribbean and Irish descent. ACU are critical to the economic growth in Ireland and job creation of her local communities.
Good morning, everyone. You're welcome back to our Monday Business Breakfast. So today, which is on the 20th of January, today is our first day of, resuming back to the business breakfast. So This is the fourth season for the year. And this is just to, start creating awareness again about the African Caribbean Irish Chambers of Commerce, empowering a platform for empowering African Caribbean businesses, both here in Ireland and Northern Ireland. So we're covering all islands. It's every Monday. So if you're running a business and you like to be featured on the program, you have all the details on the description content for the show. I'm going to give you as well all our details. But if you're watching us and you can read through the details of the content, description content, we have our email address and everything. So you're all welcome. I'm your host, Susuana Olatunji Komolafe, and I'm the Executive Director for the African Caribbean Chambers of Commerce. So what is the African Caribbean Chambers of Commerce? For those that might be seeing this for the first time or joining us for the first time or being part of this Monday morning business breakfast show. The Chambers is a service membership organization supporting African Caribbean Irish owned businesses here in Ireland. We have a business page, which is the African Caribbean Irish owned businesses, in case any of you want to go and join us on our social media platform, on our business page. We use the platform to promote what we do. We use our business page as well to engage with our audience and use it as a platform to promote membership businesses and all the businesses that is registered on our platform, or businesses that would love us to promote what they are doing. So that's one of the platform in which we use. We also have a group, a community page, which is the African Caribbean Irish Owned Chambers of Commerce group platform on social media platform, on our Facebook page as well. So we have a page, we have a group. The group is a community space for businesses registered with us, for other businesses, for individuals, participants, students, everyone to come to engage and have conversation and just support each other, promote your businesses, advertise, and engage with potential customers or clients. So either you're providing a services or sales, so the platform is for you. The Chambers of Commerce offers networking. We offer mentoring and business development resources, aim to empower its member and foster economic growth within the community. Now, if you are a business based here in Ireland or all Ireland, and you're looking for all the support, the Chambers, we organize all this mentorship, mentoring, networking. We support businesses, developments, growth within the community. The organization provides various services, which include a business directory. So our business directory is for businesses to register. So wherever you're based in Ireland, The business directory is an opportunity for you to register your business. So, and the purpose is to create a platform for people looking for services so that when they come onto our platform, wherever your business is in Ireland, either using Dublin, using Cavan, Meads, Limerick, Cork, Galway, you can be located on the platform. Other services that we offer, the organization also provides various services, including a business directory, events. We organize business events, training workshop, and promote its member social media through social media and other marketing channel. We have our website as well, which we use as well to promote businesses as well. We also offer various paid courses and products. So if you visit our website, we use the platform for all the businesses that are members to promote what they are doing, selling. Either first, let's say they're providing these services. You will see the services on our website. So you can visit our website. I'm going to put the website there for you to visit and to see businesses that are registered with us and provide services. And if you're selling as well, the platform is a platform for you to sell your products. So if you want to use our platform to sell anything you're selling, just be in contact with us and then we can facilitate using our platform for you to sell your product. We, like I said, we offer paid various courses. So visit our website, you see the different courses, workshops, courses, training. One of the courses in which we offer is the African Studies. So if you want to know more about Africa, if you want your children to know a little bit more, but most importantly, as a family or as a group of community, as an organization, you like to know about African studies, you can register for that paid course. And you can there's self-trained paid course on our website, which you can also do yourself. I said we offer paid courses. We have products that you can buy, cosmetics, clothing, fabrics, just name it. There are various businesses that do different things and sell different things. So workshops, books, one of the latest book in which you can get through us. We have the Spotlight Women. It's a book that is really good to read for women to read. And it's actually a Spotlight Women, but it's a book for everyone to read. And family is these are women telling their stories, and you can grab a copy of those books. So if you go on our website, you'll be able to do that. Our latest book is Women, so you can also try that as well. Ultimately, what we do, the chambers seek to create. What we seek to create is a strong network and increase the visibility of African Caribbean businesses in Ireland and beyond, whole island, and just to have a platform whereby Africans can gather together, you know, and be there and just, to have that platform that Africans can gather. You can gather and have a collective space to really showcase what they are doing. So as the African Caribbean Irish Chambers of Commerce, we really aim to support the growth of Africans Caribbean businesses in several key aspects. To provide the platform for networking and collaborations for African businesses. To organize events, to campaign to connect African businesses owners, to provide opportunities to share knowledge and to build relationship. These are what we hope to do, to build relationship. To or we they use the directory to gather informations about African businesses that are based in Ireland in different counties. We have 32 counties, so that you can locate these businesses relatively very easy. And when you traveled into any of this community, you can easily locate these businesses. And this is really what we want to see. We want to see that you're able to do that, to be able to look at the businesses, to as we offer this business directory and the mailing list, which we have to go and register. This is free to register, to facilitate connection within the community itself. So if you're a business, you're in Ireland, an African business in Ireland, and you've not registered on our website, today watching this, go and register your business. Go and register your business. It is important that you are able to to do that. We advocate for policy changes, empowering business through training and mentorship, showcasing products and solutions, facilitating access to opportunity for businesses, promoting business through social media and strategy. So these are all the things that we do. These are all the things we do, and that we do, and we really want this to be. We really want this to spread. This is what the chambers is all about, and we're looking for more businesses to register and be part of our, a part of what we are doing. Yeah, what part of what we are doing, or what part of what we are trying to do as a part of what we are trying to do as a community. So part of what we're trying to do as a community, and to create platform for African businesses to strive and to survive. To strive and just to survive. This is what we want to be able to do. Create this platform for African businesses to strive and to survive. So if you're an African business and you're based in Ireland, go and register, be part of this progress, of this creativity, be part of this innovative idea, that support African businesses. Be part of this and give your best to it. So are you based in Ireland or Northern Ireland? You run a business that focus on the community itself, the African Caribbean community. Is this what you're doing? Go and register your business on our website. This is free now. The joining the directory list, just registering your business is free. Go on there. Like I said, I'll put our platform websites here for you to register your business with us. Register. Let's know what you're doing. Are you trading? Are you providing a service? Are you doing mentoring? What are you doing? Are you selling? Do you have a restaurant? Do you have a pharmacy? What is it that you're doing? An agency? Tell us what you are doing. Register with us as a business. Be part of this community or family, and let us create policies that favors us as a community, that favors us together. We're going to have a short interlude, a promotional advert, and if you'd like to join us and be part of this for next week, please send in your request, your interest through the email which we have on the subscription at center25@yahoo.ie. So ADCENTER25 at yahoo.ie. So go and register with us. So for now, let's just enjoy the interlude.
African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses in Ireland paving ways. We believe that African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses are integral to the community. He offer employment, life skills, provide vital services, authentic products, and much more to all of us. Join us this month to learn more about Chasiniku businesses and join the African Caribbean Irish-owned Chambers of Commerce. We are the future of African Caribbean entrepreneurship. We are the next generation of African Caribbean entrepreneurs and business owners in Ireland. The fastest growing industry in Irish business is African Caribbean owned businesses ACU. The ACU are small businesses owned by people of African, Caribbean and Irish descent. ACU are critical to the economic growth in Ireland and job creation of her local communities.
Thank you.
African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses in Ireland paving ways. We believe that African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses are integral to the community. He offer employment, life skills, provide vital services, authentic products, and much more to all of us. Join us this month to learn more about Chasiniku businesses and join the African Caribbean Irish-owned Chambers of Commerce. We are the future of African Caribbean entrepreneurship. We are the next generation of African Caribbean entrepreneurs and business owners in Ireland. The fastest growing industry in Irish business is African Caribbean owned businesses (ACU). The ACU are small businesses owned by people of African, Caribbean and Irish descent. ACU are critical to the economic growth in Ireland and job creation of her local communities.